Hey guys, it's Alam. Now, in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you guys some cool discoveries that I found in the Bedrock Edition Far Lands. Now, right now, you may notice that I'm actually 32 million blocks out on both axes. Jeez, this is actually just beyond the nether portal limit, which is just 128 blocks away from here. And this is the same position where fake chunks used to generate in the Java edition, in the very old versions where the Far Lands existed there. But now let's bring out our Elytra and firework rockets here. Try to get to our nether portal over there. It'll be very hard for me to get to the exact position. So I guess I'll instead just use the nether portal. It's back at spawn if I have a very hard time getting to the exact position. Which I probably will. It's right about there. And just look how messed up the nether portal looks at this distance. Alright, so let's see if I can get in the nether portal. Huh? There. Alright. So, it's always going to be very hard for me to get into this nether portal here. Because I need to, get to the exact position. Alright, so instead, let's just use the one back at spawn. TP 101. Now when this loads up here, let's head into the nether portal we have back at here. Right there. There it is. Alright. There. Now when this loads up. There. Now we're in. So remember in the last video that I did on the Bedrock Edition Far Lands, I said that the every 4 block artifacts don't generate in the Nether Far Lands in the repeating parts near the corners. Turns out I was wrong, actually. That is true in the x-axis, but not the z-axis. And the Nether Far Lands, actually, in case you don't know, the Nether Far Lands generate basically like the overworld ones used to. Now, so I teleport myself to 6,275,412, 115, 12,562,278. And right now it's pretty hard for you guys to see, so I'm gonna give myself night vision here. Now where's the potion? Oh, come on. There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna give myself night vision here. There. Now you guys can get a clear view of what's going on. You can already see that there are these repeating monoliths structures. But if you go to, that's not what I was here to show you guys. If you go down below here, if you dip down below here, you're actually going to see something very cool. The Pillar Lands. I'm inside of a block right now. This is basically like the repetitive Far Lands, that look like the stack going into the sky grid. And if any of you guys still has access to an outdated version of Bedrock Edition, can you please show a screenshot or even a video of this generating in the overworld? I would greatly appreciate that. Anyway, let's keep going in here. And you can see there's more pillars over here, and it actually looks like part of the sky grid. And we're in a Crimson Forest, apparently. But now let's head back to the center here. There. Now let's head back into the overworld. And now let's teleport to 12,550,800, 100, negative 12,550,800. Now, if you guys remember, I did a video recently stating that the negative axis far lands had changed to and now generate like the positive ones. Well, in the next patch after I did that video, the negative axis far lands both reverted to empty C, like you can see here. This is how this 1.16.201 material. This goes into empty C right when we start getting into newer chunks. And apparently we're in a mega taiga biome right now. But is that all I came to this area to show you guys today? No, actually. If we go into the X far lands over here, and if we head over this way, you're actually going to see a pretty cool looking area that I found when I was exploring a couple weeks ago. Let's wait for this all to load in here. There, you'll see that this is actually a very cool looking chamber of the terrain. And it actually very much resembles a stack of Java Edition. And there's a chicken just floating. But wait, if we exit back out of here and travel a bit further to the south, you're actually going to find another similar looking area? What? Okay, so this obviously means that the repetitive areas themselves have an alternating pattern. And you can see that the pillars here, or whatever here, look just like the other area. Alright. And if we teleport to the positive corner, you're going to see something else pretty interesting. Now, I noticed that while the X far lands do start at 12,550,821, the Z far lands actually start at 12,550,825. And I'll show you in a moment. And something very interesting I saw there. There's a tundra biome over here. What was that? Nothing wrong. Anyway, we go back into the corner area, into like the corner area. You're actually going to see that the Z far lands have a very strange slice right before the wall. Like you can see here, the land at 12,550,924 right here is perfectly normal. But if we go a little bit further in, you'll actually see that that exactly z equals 12,550,824. There is a very strange slice that's almost entirely ocean and bedrock, and there's a few isolated blocks down there, as you can probably tell. Of course, when I'm out this far, it's very hard for me to get to an exact position without teleporting. Like, this whole video is just gonna be me trying to get to 12,550,824. Yeah, actually now we're at 12,550,824 is the axis of the Z, and you can see that there are a few isolated gravel blocks down here. let's head back up. And there's a very cool area there with an ocean ruin. And yeah. So is there anything else really? Just the Far Lands I just covered recently. And you can see there's some isolated sand blocks down there as well. So yeah, there is nothing really interesting that I've discovered with regards to the Far Lands other than what I've showed you guys already. So yeah. So yeah, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hitting the bell and clicking on all for all notifications. And goodbye.